Did you know that Good Friday has a pagan origin? Sounds strange? Well, it's true. For hundreds of years, people have celebrated springtime with pagan and druid festivals. These traditions date back centuries, and many cultures around the world still practice them today. In some ways, the Christian tradition has adopted these ancient rituals and incorporated them into their own rituals and observances. Let's take a look at some of them. First, there's the name Good Friday, which some people believe was derived from an Old English term Goof Sunday or God's Friday. But according to some sources, Good Friday was originally a name given to the holiday by early medieval Germanic pagans who traditionally celebrated the day with an animal sacrifice to their gods. Another interesting connection between Good Friday and paganism comes from the color worn by people observing the holiday. Since earliest times, people in various cultures have worn somber-colored clothes and black garments on this day as a way to honor the death of Jesus. But it is also believed that these dark colors can be traced back to a traditional pagan custom called Cinder Tuesday and pagan deities that wore pieces of black cloth to symbolize mourning. Something else you may not have known about Good Friday is that several ancient pagan customs and rituals are still observed today. For example, some Christian communities will observe a foot washing ceremony during Good Friday services, which is thought to have its roots in an ancient pagan ritual of washing and anointing worshippers' feet. And finally, let's talk about the foods traditionally served on Good Friday. Christians will often abstain from eating meat on this day, a practice which is thought to have originated from pagan religious customs that forbade meat eating on certain days. Additionally, hot cross buns are a popular treat served in many Christian communities on Good Friday, and some believe that this tradition has its roots in pagan-era customs of baking special bread for festivals and celebratory occasions. So, what do these old festivals have to do with Good Friday? It comes down to a main difference in the calendar. In the early days of Christianity, Easter celebrations were much closer to an equinox or solstice than today. This meant that on Good Friday, pagans were likely celebrating a festival related to fertility, spring, and renewal. Many cultures still recognize this day, which is seen as a time for renewed hope and rebirth. Regardless of its origins, Good Friday is an incredibly important day for many Christians around the world. Even if its roots are seasonal in origin, it's still a powerful reminder of Christ's death and resurrection. So, next time you celebrate Good Friday, take a moment to think about its pagan origins and remember that even though its roots might have changed over time, it's still an important day to have reverence and respect.